Welcome to the No Chill podcast, where facts get thrown out the door and no topic is too wild to get flamed.
I need you to chill.
Whether it's game-winning shots, blockbuster flops, or celebrity meltdowns,
oh, come on!
I'm calling it exactly how I see it. I've got no filter, no apologies, and definitely no chill. Let's get reckless. What's going on, people? Back again, JBSmoovv here with another week of No Chill for you guys. So, without any further ado, you know what? Let's just hop right into it. All right, so the NASCAR world lost a legend this past week as Greg Biffle, his wife, and two kids died in a horrific plane crash leaving for the Bahamas. Greg was a fierce competitor on the track and a warm, generous person off of it, as Greg does his 12 days of Christmas, where he gives back and gives out gifts to people for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. Greg raced with courage. He lived with passion, and whether he was battling for a win or lending a hand to someone in need, he always did it to the fullest of his abilities. He taught us what it meant to pursue your calling, to show up for people who matter the most, and to find joy in the ride up. Remember his laugh in the pits, his focus behind the wheel, and the countless small moments that revealed this man's big heart. Though the checkered flag has fallen on his life, his spirit and legacy will continue crossing that finish line for memories to come. To the Biffle family and others who lost their life in this crash, may you all rest in peace. And to you, Greg, thank you. Thank you for every lap. So the 2027 Final Four logo has been revealed as they showcased it at Ford Field, as it will be the spot for the final games of the 2027 NCAA basketball championship. However, whoever designed this needs to give back however much money they charge to even make this. This is a dull ass logo. If you haven't seen it, there it is. This looks like you just ran it through Canva, which, shout out to Canva, no disrespect, I love the product, but it looks like you just ran it through Canva the night before. From what the designer said, they leaned heavy into the Detroit motif of everything, the auto industry, 313, gotta have that somehow, some way, basketball history, which combined together in this just looks like a bad mashup of a stop sign. The NCAA and the basketball logo are pretty much the same thing. It's a basketball and a record put together that looks like a keychain you'll probably find at your local truck stop. Look, I'm not asking for a lot here, people, but I'm just asking you to do better. If there's a standard, why are we continuing to just stay at that line? Go above and beyond and represent the city how it's supposed to be represented. Hell, we don't get a lot of these big sports events here, so make the special ones count while we can. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know how to pronounce this woman's last name, but Milana, either way, I don't know. I'm just gonna call her the AT&T girl because pretty much that's how and where we know her from. As it came across my desk as recently, she is using what her mama, or what you could say God gave her, to help the greater good. As the AT&T girl is now selling racy yet tasteful pictures to raise money for the LA fires, as her tagline reads, using the male gaze to help fight the blaze. It's pretty catchy, I must say. Basically, you're running an OnlyFans, just all the money goes to actually helping people and not spending it on more other lavish trips that some of these models are doing. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. However, I feel like her morals are a little skewed, if you know what I mean. Because if memory serves me correctly, this is the same woman who got upset as she went on Facebook or Instagram Live one day, and many of the people in the comments were making comments upon her mommy milkers, or the heavies, as you might know them as well too. Pretty much shaming the entire world when we all figured out what this woman was hiding behind that light blue AT&T shirt. I mean, pictures are out there, Halloween costumes are out there as well too. Those are hard to hide, lady. Just being real. Look, your body, your choice. You do what you want with it. However, I still find it funny that now she sees these dollar signs growing more and more, and now knowing more that sex sells, that you're not getting paid from AT&T anymore. But hey, I guess money does talk, and everyone's got a price. The wait is over as Jake Paul has finally gotten his ass whooped. I know it took him longer than expected, but hey guys, it finally happened as Paul got knocked out by Anthony Joshua over the weekend. You know, I give Paul 100% of the credit to go toe-to-toe with Joshua. But however, Joshua put on an instructional video for influencers on why you don't bite off more than you can chew. And by the looks of the hospital x-rays from Paul, those facts actually check out. Look, if Jake's going to keep calling guys out, you know, maybe aim for someone who's under 5'9" and less likely to crush your jaw like a coconut. Have you sat through the whole 4 hours of the Netflix boxing experience? You sat through some clunker fights, but finally got to the main event that you wanted. And somehow, some way, it didn't really get started until around round 5. And by then, Jake was pretty much trying to survive. And speaking of survival, it felt like Jake got his defensive strategies from watching videos on Pornhub this whole time. Yeah, it was a rough night for Paul, but once again, I'll give the kid all the credit in the world. He's got heart, and he can only get better from here. It's just sad to say, but for the love of God, bro, be smarter about the opponents you choose until you're ready to take that next step. Don't jump in the ring with the big dogs just because you think you can box. And finally, there's some freaks out there in New York. And I'm not just talking about Karl Anthony Towns, you guys. As the Knicks won the NBA Cup, Josh Hart found his trophy somewhere else, behind Jalen Brunson, if you know what I mean. Bro, who taught you that, man? Your weird cousin from that one side of the family? I can tell you right now, if that actually happened on any other court in America, Josh Hart would be on site. That beatdown was coming and it would have been furious. And that's just me being real. You can't even tell me you got so excited that somehow, some way, you forgot the basic human boundaries. Brunson's face tells it all. Hell, even in the post conference.
Inch for inch, I think is probably the best one.
Awkward just doesn't even begin to cover what just took place. Hell, the Knicks PR team is gonna have fun trying to spin this. Like, what can you say? You know what? We celebrate wins passionately. Just stare deeply into the camera. And you know what? The internet didn't disappoint either, as they were the quickest to the bell to try and get their shit off about these two. But congrats on winning the NBA Cup. If that matters, you get to hang that banner. And for Josh Hart, who, you know what, went for it all the way when he found out the timing was right. Bro, next time, just dap your bro up. You don't got to do all this. All right, that's going to do it from me for another episode of No Chill with your boy JBSmoovv. I know this episode came out in the middle of the week, kind of a little bit different, but hey, that's just how the way things of life are going to work out for me as of right now. But stay out for all these videos and shorts coming your way. While I got your time here, go and check out the Motor City Metrics podcast, as well as the Tigers minor league report, where Helio is still out there getting your daily dose of what is happening with these Tigers, what's happening during the offseason, and where the hell is Tarek Skubal going to be playing this upcoming season. He was at the Red Wings game over the weekend and the Lions game as well. Don't get me started on that. Please don't. But we will find out what is going on with the Tigers with him, and you need to stay up with him on it as well. And if you want some more of myself and my guy Chase, we do a motorsports podcast called Fast and Loose. We haven't been able to produce any episodes recently just because, hey, life, work, things get in the way, and it's the holiday season as well too. But look for more of those episodes to start rolling out probably within the new year. So until next time, everyone, like I say all the time, just take care of yourselves.